Yes, yes, boys and girls, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How we all doing? Are we good? Officially, like, day 2 today, right? It's kind of weird to say day 2. It's also really funny to, like, I check Reddit most mornings just because it's funny. The posts of, like, will it ever recover? What do you mean? What do you mean, will it ever recover? People complain, the economy's dead. Alright then, sure. It's still in fucking diapers. No wonder it's shitting itself. Oh, it's funny. How are we doing, boys and girls? Good morning. Today, I've decided, the last day or two has been scrappy, right? And scrappy by means of the fact that I was, like, bouncing all over the place, trying to do this, then trying to do that, and trying to do this. Fuck all of that noise, right? I'm going to go real simple. I'm going to play the game how I want to play the game. I was getting too caught up in the hustle and the bustle. We're going to go back to basics, and I'm just going to play the game how I enjoy it. I'm going to mess around with professions. We're going to set up a bunch of professions today on a bunch of my other accounts, on a bunch of my other characters. We'll get them skilled up a little bit. We won't spend much. We'll use a bit of concentration on them to cover the initial cost, and then we'll leave them be. We'll let them sit. We'll let them chill. We're not going to do anything too stressful. Guildmates were doing the abundance last night. They managed to get 4,500 of the currency. Then the event stopped giving out currency. Unalloyed abundance. What, just stopped? Even if they still had Dun shards left? Well, no, hang on. Doesn't that make sense? Wasn't it 800? No, you get 900 per run and you get 8 runs. I suppose 9 8s are 72, aren't they? So there should be 7,200 currency available. Is that right? Yeah. That's weird then. It'd be doubly odd if they put some sort of cap on it as well. I won't spend too much. Should I clip this and link it in a few hours? Do it. Do it. Haven't done anything about the professions yet. No old army, no guide, anything. Do you think it's possible to start slow now and still be able to earn some profit? Yeah, the game's not even started. The game's not even started. As far as the general population is concerned, this is day 2. People haven't dinged 90 yet. Game hasn't started. It's still in diapers. Told them it's bugged. They streamed to me that it's not. I'm in no rush to do the abundance anyway. There's no rush to do it. As long as you get the runs done by the end of the week so you don't lose your dun shards, you'll still gain the progress. I'm happy to leave it a few days. Let them smooth out the clear and obvious bugs. Burnt one last week, got 300. Then 2 this week, got nothing. Yeah, it's all sorts of screwy. It's all sorts of broken. So I'm not stressing about abundance yet. There's no benefit. There's no benefit to doing it today over doing it on Tuesday next week. As long as you get it done, it's fine. I'd rather make sure that it just flipping works. You know. That's my theory. So what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to set up my Jewelcrafters on all of my characters, and then I'll set up all my Leatherworkers on all my characters. We're going to do it this way until we've set up all of the professions on all of our characters. And if we can throw some concentration at it to keep it cheap, we'll do exactly that. This means I need to get some of these characters, their UI sorted. I need to get them in the guild so that I can easily distribute them some materials and whatever. We're going to take it chill. I'm going to have some coffee. We're going to relax today. No stress. No stress. That's the plan anyway. Fun fact. I accidentally fed my dogs breakfast twice today. Or should I say, my wife fed the dogs, and then I fed the dogs. There was a lack of communication, and so the dogs have had double breakfasts. Which means if at any point I need to quickly take a dog out to do a massive shit, you'll have to bear with me on that one. Yeah, dogs are eating good right now, for sure. Dogs are eating good. So forewarning, if I need to randomly run off, you know why. Okay, we seem to have some discrepancy on the UIs on these characters as well. Let's go edit mode. Midnight is the correct UI layout. Edit mode, midnight. We need the add-on profile to be not all. Why is all selected by default? That's what fucks me every time. This is a profession character. You have a slightly different set of, although you don't have bartender. Add-on profile, this character, professions, but not bartender. And the tunes down just a touch as well. I want the tunes to literally be nothing more than background music today. Add-ons. This character only. Professions. Not bartender. They also need to not have humongous new crafter. Just because I want it to not be wham on these characters. Crafter. Get things looking neat and tidy because I'm a bit of a stickler for this sort of stuff, if you haven't already noticed. I like things to be in the right place. Add-ons, this character, we've got that right. You should have a crafter profile. Why is the frame locked? Okay, we don't have a crafter profile on this. Right, there we go. Looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Looking uniform. EEA beautiful. Okay, these guys have got no buttons, no keybinds, no nothing, but that's fine. Get you guys over to the city. Get them in. First time doing leatherworking, can you please clarify how does the lure thing work? How and when to use the lures in the open world? I don't have a guide on this yet, but the simple thing is, I assume you mean skinning then, because there's no lure thing with leatherworking. I'm going to assume you mean skinning. You need to put some I'm not on a character that has the professions to easily show you, but you got to put 20 points in the tracking node to unlock the majestic node. You also then need to craft the lure, and you place them down in very specific spots in each of the zone. I think Handy Notes, for example, has map markers for them. Eversong one is like down here, for example. I've actually made this marker by the looks of things. Majestic Lure. There's one in Zulaman under the bridge. Under the bridge here is another spot. There's 4 in total, 1 in each of the zones, but I probably should put something together for this, but I don't know how much of it I'm going to continue doing, so we'll see. We'll see. These guys are probably going to need to grab a few things out of the guild bank. Need to put a few things in the guild bank first. They need in the guild finder. No refunds. Okay, request to join. No refunds. There's a fake. There's a couple of fakes. You know you've made it when you start getting imitators. Although, to be fair, they could have been there before. I don't think it was an entirely... it's not an entirely unique guild name, is it? Let's be real. Yes, you. Yes, you. Just everybody in you come. Right, who's this? Who? Let's accept the invites. Ta-da! Magic. Do we need multicraft for anything that looks promising in engineering? You need multicraft for anything that multicrafts. In regards to things that look promising, the scopes, that sort of stuff, maybe if they end up simming well compared to the other weapon enchants, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. Right, I need to rank these characters up. Who are you? Shelder. Need bank access. You Chaddy. Bank access. Nezzle. Access. And Sunder. Access. Right, that will at least mean I can put some stuff in there. Right. Profession equipment. Jewelcrafting. Let's put some basic green gear on these guys. We need 4 tools. 4 tools. Really craft these myself, but I just can't be bothered. There appears to be clear understanding of the need of multicraft on a green tool, because there is no multicraft present on any of these tools. Okay, looks like we're crafting that ourselves then. We can fix that. Maybe, possibly. We better be able to. Please hold. Oh, pilot, what the fucking hell do you want? Go away. Engineering makes our tools. Engineering makes our tools. I can probably make one of the accessories. What's it called? This thing? No, Silver Moon loops. That's the one. Can I make these at top quality yet? Can I just buy these at top quality? Surely those I can buy. $206 is the highest item level for greens, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, there's some aprons. Silver Moon loops. Why is there none of these at 206? How do they not exist at 206? Wait, what? 193, 189, 186, 183, 180? Why is the item level on these weird? How's the item level on these weird? Sure, okay. 1, 2. Yeah, how many was that? That was broken. Can I get the tools maybe just not at 206 with multicraft on them? I'm not paying more for less. You got to be out of your mind if I'm paying more for less. Alright, I'll just craft those. Dawn crystals getting close to parity for rank 1 and 2. Are they really? This I think is going to be a common thing for a lot of the enchanting stuff right now. Oh shit. I've still got all those pigments in the all those pigments and inks to do something with. There's a lot of gold there. Do something with them. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, the amount of disenchanting that's been going on recently, it's not overly surprising. It will it's going to cause a bit of a problem short term, but you know, it's clear as daylight. Nobody's buying big ass enchants, are they? So it was always going to happen. With the fact that disenchanting actually very quickly ends up producing yet more high quality materials than low quality materials, like during a duration of like no real need for the materials, and they're just stocking up and up and up. That's yeah, they were clearly going to end up being equal price. There is some safety in the knowledge that that will sort of self-right itself when demand does properly kick in. But it will mean that when people go to actually start making the enchants, there becomes almost no real value then in creating normal quality ones. If you can't guarantee them at top quality, you might as well just not bother making anything, because you'd have to be selling normal quality ones basically at a loss, which is like, well, why would you create them? But it means any normal ones will end up being cheaper. It'll fix itself a little bit. Like I said, it's a bit weird right now, but it'll fix itself a bit. It's not worthy of panic anyway. Well, that's not the right building. I wish all the flipping buildings didn't look the same. I get so lost with which building's which in this city. Here we go. Is the why? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the whole game just lags balls right now. I don't really understand why. Like, I by most people's standards, I've got a pretty powerful gaming PC, and the fact that I can't even get like a solid 30 FPS half the time is kind of a bit cackapoo-poo. They need to strike up a deal with fucking Nvidia and get flipping some fake frames on the go or something. They need to do something, because the optimization is trash. World of Lagfest feels that way, yeah. Like 800X3D and a 5090 still stutters like crazy in cities. Yeah, you shouldn't have a €10,000 PC and it be like anything other than buttery smooth. Shouldn't be a thing, should it? I've just suddenly realised these characters don't also have any gold even. Back to the bank you go. Oh, there's no gold in the guild even. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, fucking hell, even I don't have enough money. Steal some from here. Stick $1 million in the guild bank. Oh, these lot don't have gold withdrawal access. Fucking hell. Rank permissions, elite, withdraw gold. Yeah, when it's happening not even at peak hours, you know it's kind of bad. It's just general server load, I would imagine. Like I said, it doesn't matter what hardware you have particularly, it's that Blizzard needs to fucking optimize their servers. It's also probably not a terrible idea if you have the ability to shard yourself to a flipping low pop server, because they won't be, you know, they won't be chugging along too badly. Be my guess. Wait for the world boss. Well, abundance was crushing this flipping zone. The abundance was crushing this zone completely yesterday. There was like 40-man raids going on in the abundance, and it was just killing the zone dead. Even though that's kind of like half meant to be instanced. But it's a bit sketchy. Oh, some nice big shiny icons look on the handy notes. I'd not bothered to use handy notes for the treasures because well, the Moose knowledge point tracker does a great job as well. Let's grab leatherworking as well. And do Jewelcrafting first. Oh, I needed to craft the tools, didn't I? Needed to craft 4 multi-craft tools. Harvesting lumber now provides experience? Does it? Is that, have you tried that where have you tried that? Is that Thalassian lumber? According to the patch notes on MMO Champion. Hello. Players who have completed Cataclysmic Lumberjack may now properly harvest lumber whilst remaining mounted in Cataclysm zones. Okay. Spec fixes, sure. Abundance events are now available for all characters in a warband once one of them has completed the opening tutorial quest line, as it should have been anyway. Fixed an issue where the abundance event in the Voidstorm was not granting rewards for abundant harvests. While I reported that to them back in the alpha, by the way. Good that they've fixed that at least. Players on Midnight Epic Edition can now purchase additional copies of the 8 Epic Edition decor items. Ah, harvesting lumber now provides a small amount of experience. Okay, the triple gatherer, the triple gathering leveler is officially a go-go. The triple gatherer is officially a thing. You can level druids doing herbing, mining, and lumbering. Probably from 0 to hero. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Have you made any gold yet at this expansion? I've sold a bunch of stuff. I've done alright off prospecting. I'm not really blasting particularly. I've farmed up a bunch of the majestic hide thingies. I've had probably 5, 6, 7 of those drop. Quad gatherer. Herbing, mining, lumbering, treasures. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. It's made the patch notes now. It's actually made the patch notes here. Rare profession quality tools and accessories are now bind on equip. Was bind on pickup. They've actually added it to patch notes now. So it wasn't a bit of a... It wasn't a whoopsie-doo, we made a mistake thing. It was actually legitimately meant to be a thing, which is good to see. Illusory adornments no longer replace the shoulder enchants. Increased the stats granted by midnight ring enchants. There was no competition on the ring enchants, so they're always going to be used, but at least they're now more useful. It's good. Just fixing a bunch of random issues. Nothing that I think... Truth of the Past should now be available to players who've reached Voidstorm. I wonder if the last quest line is available in the Voidstorm now. For the... What do you call it? The zone completion achievement thing. That weird word that begins with S that I can't remember how to say. It is? Did it yesterday? Oh, okay. Nice. Fixed a bug that prevented players from earning renown above rank 11. Okay, sure. I don't think I'm near 11 with any of them. With the Singularity, I might be almost 10. I'm not almost 11, though. You got to have been pretty pushing to get 11 plus, I reckon. What was I doing? I was crafting Jewelcrafting tools, wasn't I? Or I was looking to craft Jewelcrafting tools all the same. I don't know if I've got the ability to craft said Jewelcrafting tools or do them at particularly good quality. What are they going to be called? Fast Strider clampers, maybe? Oh, not only can I craft them, I can guarantee them at high quality with only normal quality mats. Lol. What is this game, honestly? What is this game, honestly? Right, well, I need 4 missives of multi-craft, then. Or are they so cheap to craft, I'm just going to keep crafting them? And what's the cost of a missive? Need a missive of multi-craft. It's 750 gold a piece for a fuck it, whatever. Give me 4 of them. We'll use the right one. Oh shit, I've only got resourcefulness proc. Damn, I'm out of soul sprockets. Make one of those. Fast Strider clampers, where did you go? There we go. Slam those in the guild for these crafters too. That's not the right building. I've done that like 4 times now. Head-mounted beam bummer. What's a beam bummer? Yeah, I don't know. I did give them feedback that, you know, that bummer is often referred to as quite derogatory slang in the UK. That they might want to reconsider that name. Oh, apparently I don't have access to my own guild bank this tune, and I can't easily fix that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, send them to my main character. Put them in the war bank. You can bum a cigarette, I guess. True. Maybe it's intended as borrowing a beam. Yeah, but bumming a cigarette is also a very English phrase. Meaning if you were that savvy with the English language, you'd also probably understand that if you were to call somebody a bummer, it's quite derogatory. They would they would probably be doing well to not be doing that. But when have Blizzard ever learned from their past mistakes? There's there was some oh, what was it? There was like 2 pets or something that they added to the game recently as well that had like homophobic connotations to them. It's like don't know what they're doing sometimes. They were pointed out in the beta as well. Can't remember if it was 2 pets or 2 like rival NPCs or something. There was something else they did. I don't know if they went ahead and changed those either, but they don't make things easy for themselves. Right, one of them. Take one of them. You take one of them. You take one of them. I should have put some mats in there as well for them to do all of this with, I suppose. Maybe they just buy their own mats. That's the purpose of giving them a bunch of gold. They can buy their own mats. We're only going to do a simple leveling in these characters. In fact, like the way I might go with these to begin with, like today, is do a very simple setup on them, which will basically be not that different to a standard concentration setup. But just so they can start doing some patron orders, they can start chipping away at a few things and bits and pieces, you know, nothing overly special. Let's check my guide for Jewelcrafting leveling path. 60 of the cheapest ore. Need long boy. Need 60 of the cheapest ore. Whoa! What's gone on with silver and tin? Where's all the silver and tin gone? Is this is people starting to ramp? We starting to see some ramping happening? Where's all the silver and tin? Have the early access Herbingen miners given up or something? 200 gold apiece for high quality umbral tin ore and brilliant silver ore base. That's an interesting twist. This is the expensive bit. And we need a few gems. Whoa, okay. This is why I sold all my gems yesterday. Flipping out, Jewelcrafting go burr. So what did that cost us? Best part of 20k. 18,000 gold. Cheeky bit of prospecting for a few skill points. Where's the trainer?
We endure. Glory to the Sindori.
So what do we do? Bit of prospecting up to skill 13. Q2 gem dust is crazy expensive. It looks it, yeah. A couple of sunglass vials. Deadly paradox. Verse paradox. Amethysts. And then monologue chalice things as much as we want. Although I have already now unlocked the prism. Technically. We could now bang out a couple of these, because these have now spiked in value. One of you. One flawless. One flawless Harandar. One flawless Sanguine. One flawless Tenebrous. Then 10 standard gem dust. Thinking about it, we should be able to craft 2.
What needs bring you here?
So we should, in theory, now be able to bang this out. What I'm probably not doing on these crafters either. What I'm probably not going to do on these crafters is spend their knowledge points yet. Simply because I don't really know what they actually plan to do eventually. Not really sure what I plan to do with them. In fact, considering crystalline glass is so cheap, I'll push glass up to, what was it, like skill 60, 65 or something. No reason not to, whilst glass is really cheap. It might not always stay really cheap. Although the normal quality stuff probably will. It's the high quality glass that will get expensive. Okay, randomly it goes green at 57. That's an odd number. Go on, hit 60. Never lucky. Never lucky. Never lucky. Damn you, game. Hate when the yellow recipes don't give skill ups. Yeah, me too. Buy a few because we might need it for like random patron orders or something. Go on. I want 60. 60 points. There we go. Thank you. 60 points. We still get some passive skill points from this. Should we see if... Flipping WoW thing collector seems to be going crazy. Updated ads this morning. Oh, WoW thing collector does have an update. That'll probably be why then. Skill ups are damn lean this expansion. Yeah, I think that we're while I'm not convinced it will happen in the last Titan, I definitely think after the last Titan we don't need a profession revamp again. I don't think we need a revamp so much, but I think they really do need to streamline some of the stuff that's just annoying now. Like this whole getting to about skill 50, skill 60 and then slamming the brakes on is just a pain in the ass. Nobody's really ever liked this particularly. Now, I don't necessarily agree that the trainer recipes should take you all the way to 100, but here's a crazy ass idea. How about they just don't do trainer recipes? How about they just make it so that recipes, you know, there are certain recipes you need to go out, do a quest. Like I'm all for more of a Legion approach, if I'm honest. I know that doesn't that doesn't sit well with some people, but I really like the fact that you actually have to play the game a little bit, go get this recipe, you skill up your profession a little bit, then you go off and you do another thing and you get another recipe and then you skill it up a little bit more. I don't mind there being some gameplay wrapped up in all of this, if I'm honest. This kind of just like bang it out to 60 with trainer recipes is just dull. It's just dull. My favourite part of tinkering with the professions is figuring out the last bit, poking around, like scrapping around for stuff. Like this first bit is just pretty dull, if I'm honest. Let's see if we can... Oh, hang on. I'm going to need to do a reload, aren't I? I've also noticed that my crafter add-on profile appears to not include craft sim for some reason. Oh, it does include craft sim. Okay. Reload my UI either way. Do that on the others as well. Way to crash your computer. Reload 4 accounts at the same time. To this day, some people still asking if it's 100% rank 5 guaranteed. The old Dragonflight PTSD, yeah. What's your inspiration rating, mate? What? How we doing, Jack? Welcome in. Good to see you, my man. TV's off. Yeah, I'm saving the planet. I'm saving the planet. I'm running 5 instances of World of Warcraft instead. Spending the electricity elsewhere. Whoa, look at the profit on those bad boys. Look at the profit on those bad boys. Does the shopping list thing work yet? Oh, it does. Well, that's lovely. Something's still a bit broken. Journalator's having a heart attack. That's fine. Okay. Don't have the recipes for the... There should be 1, 2, 3, 4 recipes there. Why is it not showing 4 in the list? Oh shit, that was using concentration. Did it hoover up half my concentration? Oh no, it did. I didn't want it to do that. Oops. Oops. Include acuity rewards. Maybe that's why it's not showing. Knowledge point max cost. Ah, there we go. These are clearly acuity ones. Or Moxie ones. Oh yeah, these are showing the use of concentration. I don't want it to allow concentration. Okay, teething issues. It's fine. Yesterday you said how far moat prices can go down, or they found the floor. What do you mean? Oh, dun shards, of course. I'm gonna need to set up a basic little cheeky TSM profile on these dudes, aren't I? To just sell all of these basic other intermediate mats that we get. But today we'll just do this. Where did I get that prism from? Last purchased 9 minutes ago. Why did I purchase a prism? Hello? Why did I purchase a prism? I have no idea. I haven't made, no, it's purchase data. 10 minutes ago I purchased a prism. I don't remember doing that. Game's against me. prisms I do need to make are now this one with conch. Press the button. Now I'd have made 2 of these. I'd have made 2 of these if it wasn't for the fact that I'd done a bit of a goof and accidentally used a bunch of concentration doing the patron orders. That wasn't the plan, but you know, we live and we learn. We live and we learn. The fact that I have no idea why I needed this, and I don't really think I made it or purchased it for any reason, I'm just going to sell it again. Keep the other mats about. So, hello? Why are these basic gems not free again? So, that cost us 37,000 gold. Cost us 37,000 gold to set that character up. ESM's not tracking all of that stuff, clearly. It cost us 37,000 gold, and there's 30+ thousand gold coming back to us already. So it's basically cost us nothing. That one concentration craft basically has allowed it to... If we'd had 2 concentration crafts, it would have paid for itself. I think is the theory with that. We try it again on this dude and not do any balls ups. Let's go again and not fuck it up, shall we? Let's go again and not fuck it up. We need some mats. Mats do we need? Oh, it's back to 46. We're back to the world of bait prices, are we on? Oh, great. We love to see that. We love to see bait prices. Stone. How many of the stone did we need? Not a lot. We'll buy a few bonus spares. Peridots. Arendeer peridots. Normal quality. 10 of those. Tenebrous. Amethysts. 3 of those. And gem dust. Should make a shopping list for this, shouldn't I? I'm only going to do it 2 more times, though. Somebody's jacked up the price of glimmering gem dust literally as I'm doing this. Of course they have. Right, let's try again. Try again, and hopefully let's do it this time without ballsing up. Famous last words. Right, we do this to about skill 20. Or 13 even, I lie. It took us a little bit more than the 60 ore, but sure. Yesterday I found 3 plums in my bag while selling stuff on the auction house. 3 plums? Bloomages. 3 plums in your bag? Sure. My puppy's losing his plums tomorrow. Sunglass vials. Deadly paradox. Verse paradox. Times 5 again. Verse amethysts. 3. And then these things until skill 60. 60 is a nice round number. 1% progress on my army, taking it steady now. You know, baby steps. Baby steps. A few steps forward every day. Seven. 8, 9, 60. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What was that public order? The Lassian Phoenix Talk. Don't have one of them. Right, what we now need to do is we need to make sure that I don't make the same mistakes with these again. Actually, so that's allow concentration off. Patron orders include acuity. Knowledge point max cost 5k. That's still over the top, but sure. Few work orders. Sack off you for 500 gold. Sack off you for 1,000 gold. Create auctionator shopping list. Sell some stuff. Empty. Does that mean we already had all of the mats? I think it does. Attach you up to the top there. Do I agree with what's happened here? Why are we not doing this
Let's
one,
make
for example?
sweet profit together.
Why are we not doing this? Oh, we're not doing this because it requires concentration to do it. This is where I do probably need to make an executive decision, because a resource proc on any of this juice is, especially this oh, these have come down in value though. The fact that it's only going to cost me like 15 gold to do 15 gold plus the concentration to do this order, a resource proc could make it worth it, but probably not worth using the concentration right now. When I can come here, just craft this twice. Cola bottle with a sub. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. No, just 2. I accidentally buy 12. Prisms, conch, multi-craft, go. Multi-craft,
Is that
go.
your wallet? Or are you just glad to
Never
see me?
lucky.
Both, I hope.
Now we sell shit. Selling stuff over here, I think. Selling stuff
Let's
on one
make
of these.
sweet, sweet profit together.
Yo, Botscast with gifties. Thank you very much. Appreciate those. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much for spending them here. Three random pieces of ore from somewhere. 2 prisms. Right, so that cost us about the same, 37,000 gold again. Not going to be too different in price, but because I've got more than that on the auction house now, which is cool. This is day 1 self-sufficient done. Minus the cost of the profession tools, actually, on these characters. So a couple of good patron orders actually means that setting up these jewel crafters is nearly free. With just this first cycle of concentration. Now, that is assuming I can sell these prisms for the price that they're listed for right now. Right, give me 2 minutes, boys and girls. We've got 2 more characters we're going to give this a go on. And then that's at least jewel crafting set up, and we can try another profession. Back in 2. What's my Jewelcrafting tree look like at the moment? Well, on these characters I'm setting up, I've not spent any knowledge points at all. I'm my main Jewelcraft has gone into prospecting. My main it's not finished yet though. My main dude's still needs some knowledge points this week. 30 into prospecting pro, 10 into proficient prospector, and I've been putting some points into thoughtful throughput now to help with resourcefulness procs. But I'm still way from like totally optimal on the main dude. Lots of people are having trouble finding treasures. I noticed the same until I actually took the campaign skip, and then I found all in 5 minutes. You think this is just random or it can be linked? Oh, I don't know. It feels like a coincidence, to be honest. I think you were probably just, you probably just got onto a layer that had better success. Right, let's go again. Let's go again. Let's do the third dude. Third dude. Right, little shopping list to begin with. $60 to $100 of the cheapest ore. Silver and copper's about the same. Dumma. We're not getting good results out of these anyway. We need glass. Times like 50. 500 glass is cheap anyway. Stone. Don't need much of this. Peridots. Aranir, peridots. 10. Tenebrous amethysts. Times 3. Gem dust. Times 13. Is the abundance event fixed? I don't know. I don't know. I'm in no rush to do it. The thing is there were so many damn bugs with that thing. It's like, when do you? I don't know. Do it if you want. People seem to be having varied success with it. The fact that people seem to be having varied success is reason enough for me to not do it yet. I'll wait till it's definitely working. Take this to 13. Go. You have leveling guides on YouTube. Do you have the breakdown of mats on your Patreon? Yeah, my Goblin Guide to Midnight has the one of the modules in that is my profession leveling guides, which is for all the different professions. Obviously, there's the YouTube videos you can just follow along as well. This is what I'm using today. 2 of these, 2 vials. Deadly Paradox. First Paradox. Verse Amethysts. 3. Chalices to 60. You know, a good way to fire Voidlight Marl. I mean, World Quest is probably the quickest and easiest to get a chunk of it. And of course, depending on how many ults you've got, you will have more or less success with that. But Voidlight Marl is your expansion currency, so any sort of endgamey sort of stuff will give you a bunch of it. So, you know, Paragon chests, that sort of stuff, or Pinnacle chests, whatever they're called, will give you a big chunk of it in one go. It's not really like farmable in that regard, so you can't infinitely farm it. I mean, you can fly through those little blue blobs, which will give you a bunch of it, but it's a very, very slow farm. If you've got a tank or healer spec, yeah, you might sometimes find the call to arms satchels as well. It's a good shout. Ooh, unlocked on the work orders on this dude by the looks of things. Give it a quick cast your eyes over its sanity check in case there's something I really want to shoot for just because. Probably not when I need to provide the gems just for acuity on these characters. No dust. No glass. I mean, the glass isn't a problem, but that's only one flicker. I'm only doing it on these characters if it's like cash money profits. So we just got fucked on these ones. No biggie. Now we need mats for 2. Need mats for 2 of these. Where's it gone? 2 prisms. Stop trying to buy 12. Right. Come on, multicraft. Never lucky. Never lucky. You win some, you lose some. What add-on do you use for moving the auction house windows and the others? I think it's just called Blizz Move. I think. Any point selling those? Same again. We break even if we can sell both these prisms. Even with no luck with patron orders and stuff. Did I not make a prism at all on this realm? Or have I already sold it? Wait, what did I do? Did I really balls up over here? Did I not use constant? I don't know what I did on this realm. Maybe I've already sold it. Turn up in my bank in a bit. Okay, one more to go. Then that's all the Jewelcrafters done. Random thought. Let's say I have enough in the bank to buy out a market. Which one should I go crazy style on? That you're on your own with that one, my friend. I'm not taking any responsibility for your stupidities. You are on your own. This doubt for a while, but never really asked around. Does TSM have a setting to cancel auctions below a minimum price? When the market is good, sometimes cancelling and moving to other realms is worth it. But that makes it a bit annoying. Cancelling auctions will only ever look at the realm that you're on. You can change some of the settings to when and when not TSM will cancel stuff, but that kind of decision is left up to you. Going on there. Why has it? Ah, I see. Cheapest ore. I should remember this shopping list by now, shouldn't I? But I don't. Glass. Paradox. Okay. Go. Go, gadget, go. Just need a multi-craft on one of these One of these prisms and we're laughing. Oh, I didn't put my tools on. Idiot. Game was screaming at me to do it as well. Game was absolutely screaming at me. Deadly Paradox into Verse Paradox. Verse Amethysts. Into Chalices. The alternative isn't that much more time using Auctionator that just cancels everything not in front of the line anymore. Also just wondering if I could do it all in TSM. I'm not overly sure exactly what you're trying to do, because that's just the fundamentals of TSM cancelling. It cancels if you've been undercut. I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to do. Go on, 60. Go. Beautiful. Ooh. Bunch of orders, but not on stuff that we're any good at. Don't allow concentration, do allow acuity.
Let's make sweet, sweet profit together.
Ow, damn, only one order that's worth doing. Only one order that's worth doing. Boo. Oh, and I'm missing mats for it, apparently. Okay. Now we want mats for our prisms. I swear the price of that gem dust is getting more expensive every time I press the button. Franey with the 6 months. Thank you very much, by the way. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Top tier use of the Prime. Current realm price is undercut below a minimum price. It doesn't cancel. It just lets it expire. I guess the logic is that reposting wouldn't make sense. Oh, I see. Right, yeah. Yeah, because your plan is to put it back in the war bank and send it somewhere else. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, if you're doing that sort of realm flippity kind of stuff, there's a really strong argument to ask why you even cancel scanning anyway. But yeah, I get what you mean. I think you're you'd be better off just not cancel scanning. Right, come on, we need a multi-craft on one of these. Hey, there we go. There's our multi-craft. There's the multi-craft we were after. Oh, actually, before we do this, what's in this goodie bag? Some bonus mats. Random scales. Oh, where do we get high tier glimmering gem dust from? Yoink. Sell that. Don't know where we procced one of them from. Come out that goodie bag a minute ago. Okay. In that case, then, we can, with that multi-craft proc, we can sell that third prism. We're cash monies already on this one. You think prices will stay the same or skyrocket on raid release? Prices will change. That's all I'm willing to say. Oh, there's one of the prisms sold. They'll change. Some things will go up, some things will go down. There's no one generic rule to that. There's lots of stuff right now that's not really in demand and is quite cheap, and there's lots of stuff right now that's being absolutely blasted that's expensive, so... What's up with all the bitter people on Reddit angrily accusing gold streamers of pushing the gathering agenda pre-release to secretly benefit from cheap herbs and ore, and in general misleading the community to do their bidding? I mean, you hit the nail on the head. It's just bitter people who don't understand the economy enough, and so they point fingers at content creators. I tend to ignore stuff like that. I tend to ignore it. I have a clear enough conscience that the content I produce and the advice that I give is solid enough that I'm absolutely not bothered by any of that silliness. Couldn't give a damn. Right, I need to have a little look at leatherworking on my main dude. Just to see if I got anything juicy going on over here. Some orders. There's some orders in the guild. Is Nico still asking for top tier quality with low quality materials? Yeah. Is this Nico online? I think he needs some hints that that's not physically possible. That character themselves isn't online, no. Yeah, these requests are just not even feasible. Everything is a conspiracy theory when you don't know how stuff works. Well, that's true. Wow, one patron order. one patron order that provides nothing. My flicker for the day is not very lucrative, is it? Do I want to spend 1,752 gold on a flipping single knowledge point? No, I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. Okay. Right, well, there's not much going on there then. My concentration has replenished, though. So I could look at crafting. I could actually look at crafting a couple of these at high quality with concentration, maybe. Do you think he was wrong about moats being big business? They look like they've tanked in price. No, moats will still be big business, don't you worry. Don't you worry. You understand the market dynamics, you understand why. Struggling to see how to make gold with tailoring, going the nimble specialization. How do you involve verticality with a profit? Or are there just razor thin margins already? First time tailor, by the way. Well, the bolts are on cooldown. That's kind of the limiting factor in theory, and I say in theory. The cooldown is meant to be the limiting factor to strangle how many can exist at any one point. The problem is that the cooldown has been bugged and people have been exploiting the shit out of it, which has unfortunately meant that, yeah, margins are razor thin right now because it's broken. It will right itself eventually when the bug gets fixed. The exploiters get banned. But you're not wrong to question why it looks weird. Right, let's set up some leatherworkers then. Let's do the same. We've done Jewelcrafting on these dudes. Let's do the same, but for leatherworking now, because that's going to be their second profession. Might actually set up a proper shopping list for this one. Leatherworking. You need a few more bits and pieces on this. Need a few more goodies on this. What are plumages looking like these days? The plumages still stupid money. Let's take a little bit of a scan. Is it still that leather is like cheap and scales are not? Yeah, it is. So we'll go the leather route for leveling these. So we'll flip it on its head a little bit. 600 leather. 600 leather. And 300 scales. Flip that on its head. Plumages, what are these looking like? Plumages are cheaper now. We'll go with 2 of those. Carving canines are cheap again now. So actually my leveling path works better. Good. Then void, tempered. Or is it going to be the other way around? Is it going to be that we need 3 of the plating? Is it completely the other way around? Let's see. See if that works as intended. Leatherworking looks to be similar price to get set up.
A new Bellore Delana.
Right, what are we doing here then? 2 sets of braces. Oh, we haven't got tools for leatherworking. Let me set up some tools for leatherworking first. Who does leatherworking stuff? Refer to me guide. Fashion tools and accessories. Where's me little handy dandy chart gone? There's me handy dandy chart. The leatherworking, blacksmithing makes the tool and the accessories, and leatherworking makes its own accessory. Is my entire PC just lagging balls today? It does feel like it. I've got some real weird... feel as if it's a playing game. What I might do quickly is just see if this profession gear is cheap enough on the auction house for me to not bother crafting it and just buy it. Leatherworking. Oh, it's cheap enough, I'll just buy it. Hide workers covers. 1, 2, 3, 4. The tool sets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did it buy the 4th one? I don't think it did. Might have a 5th, we'll see. And then the leatherworker's knife. Very much depends what we're going to do on these characters. Do we need resourcefulness or do we need multicraft? Our use for concentration on these dudes is almost non-existent. I wonder if we go resourcefulness on the tools. This will be why there's no... everybody's doing the same. This is why there's no resourcefulness tools on the auction house. Who do I say make the tool? Blacksmith does these. Maybe my blacksmith can make some. Jump on the blacksmith real quick. Yeah, having flipping 10 FPS is driving me bananas. I think I might have to enforce a... please have frames set to like fucking nothing in the background. Where's that gone? Background FPS of 8. If that makes things any more manageable. Did you have a good break before going hard again? You looked super burned out at the end of the War Within when you stopped. Oh, not me, Goldson. I read all of that and then you added Goldson. I was like, I don't think I felt too burnt out. I've been pretty frazzled the last couple of days, but that's mostly due to the fact that I've been playing the game way more than I should have done. Oh, I was meant to put those in the guild bank, wasn't I? Whoops. What? Let's go just double check blacksmithing real quick. Burnout is my secret sauce. If you're not burnt out playing a video game, you're not doing it right. This isn't meant to be fun. It's meant to push you to the edge. Rule for profession gear choices, resistance is never wrong. It's just that depending on spec, multicraft can be better. True. True. Big true. What was I on this dude for? Crafting some green profession tools. Thalassian leatherworkers knives. Alright, I need some resourcefulness missives. I apparently already have one, which is a good start. Don't run away, long boy. Don't run away. Bet I can't do this with all normal quality, can I? Fucking, I said don't run away. I'll buy one set copper ingots at low quality to see if I can. I think I can. I wanted the missives, didn't I? Eh? Oh, I can't spell. Missive. Oh, well, hang on. Let's get the right one. Thalassian Missive of Resourcefulness. 3. Yeah, I can do it with just low quality. So I need 6, 12, 18 more. Plus or minus resourcefulness procs. It's a shame you can't proc resourcefulness on the missive. Wow, not a single proc on any of those. Let's just send those over to. Oh God, where did they go? 1, 2, 3, 4. I find that the default nameplates hover over the auction house or mailbox NPC on the auction house mount when somebody else is using it, forcing me to access my own mount. Just do a little wiggle. Do a wiggle. What do you think about the change to blue tools becoming BOE? Yeah, really good, really good. I'm all for more stuff that we can craft and put on the auction house. Really good. The unnecessary restriction for that sort of stuff to be a work order, like I don't think that stuff needs to be work orders. Hopefully, this is a floodgate thing. Hopefully, this starts to be a bit of a, undoing of this hyper, restrictive work order system of lots of unnecessary things being bind on pickup so that they have to be ordered through the work order system. It's like just dumb. It's just, we've seen so many, like, decor being on there is just dumb. Like, make this stuff, put it on the auction house. We might slowly start to see this be the beginning of them sort of like, pushing the work order system to be more what it was actually designed for and is useful for, which is to get something customized or recrafted. That's where I think the value in the work order system lies. I mean, I've kind of always had that same opinion as well. It's just it's taken 3 expansions for them to start realizing that not talking out my ass. Not all the time, anyway. Just sometimes. Right. Go grab some tools. Oh, okay, this is a weird layout. I want one of them, one of them, one of them. Right, I bought the mats on this character as well. Whip these. Let's see how leatherworking looks. See how we do with this. Leatherworking is probably not going to be the most interesting because we don't really have anything good to use concentration on. Unless I want to do something weird like spend Moxie on a recipe, but I'm not sure I do. I think we'll just level this up, and because it's not too expensive to do right now, and let it sit there. We need to switch it round a little bit. We're switching it to the leather one. We do 3 of those. Anybody got an idea of how to get rid of TSM telling me my price is invalid due to outskilling the quality? I have no idea. Are you trying to use the crafting why would it be why would it say your price is invalid? That's more to do with your auctioning operation. I'm not sure I understand the question. I might be just having a bit of a slow day today. Oh, it's only 2 of those. Braces. Braces for 3. Gauntlets. For 2. Apprentice Smithing's apron. That's a odd twist of fate. Oh, okay. No, we do need the hide. We do need the hide. That's not a complete opposite situation. That's not an opposite. Right, let's try a bit more of that. It's not like we won't need it at some point.
Return when you need more.
Where's me training on?
What needs bring you here?
Shoulders? Leather shoulders for 4. That's where we bought the canines for. And skull caps for 3. This gets us to about 61. Which does a couple of things. Gives us 3 spec trees. It should also put us in the position of armor kits or optional reagents if we want to go to 100. Are they still all completely wackadoodle priced wise? Mango charms. Sport, primal banding. The recipe could be pretty spicy for this. Or then armor kits. Probably not the most cost-effective way to level up. But to buy the recipe and craft them with concentration. To buy the recipe and then just bang out a couple with concentration. But who in their right mind is spending 45,000 gold on a high-quality Forest Hunter's armor kit right now? Tend to feel that that's kind of double risky business. Oh, not only does it take 150 Moxie, it's 1500 Void Light Marl as well. Probably not something I want to do for concentration purposes until I decide what I'm actually doing with these leatherworkers. It does make it a bit sticky on where to spend concentration. I can make a couple of thousand gold making these basic armor kits, but the same argument applies. Who in the Christ is buying them at high quality right now? We can do a recipe scan. And we can say, yeah, recipe scan. Yay? Nay? Nay, apparently. No, don't want to work. Okay, that doesn't work properly. Where can we use some concentration? Where can we use some concentration on something that I think might actually sell? 3,500 gold on one of those. Weirdly, these are probably the best place to do it, but it's a bit risky because you're dropping 20k on a recipe. Probably more because of the price of this thing. You drop in 20k on the price of a hide, risking it to then sell the infused scale woven hide at 25. Thought you were going to set up skinners. Not right now. Not right now. I wanted to get some of these basic professions set up. I enjoy tinkering with this sort of stuff. This is weirdly more enjoyable for me. I know that sounds kind of odd, but the reality is we don't actually have any other options, do we? Do we just bang out a couple of these? What's the concentration on these? Nearly 500. We could consume all our concentration crafting this twice. And shoot for the moon on selling an infused scale, couple of infused scale woven hides. That's assuming I still have the gold possible to even buy the mats. I think it's running a little bit close, isn't it? Claims 8k profit. The problem is we have to risk nearly 40. Scale woven hide looks like another way to leverage multicraft. True. This is maybe where I should have made multicraft tools rather than resourcefulness tools. You're actually spot on. Yeah, I should have made multicraft tools, shouldn't I? Because a single multicraft proc takes away an awful lot of the risk. Do you have a gold limit you set per toon, or do you just use gold as a whole? Yeah, I don't really care how much any of my crafters take to do certain things. I have the gold, so I might as well spend it. I have the means to make it back again, so. Okay. I might actually want to swap those tools. I might want to remake those tools for multi-craft tools. Just cause one single multi-craft proc on an infused scale woven hide will cover the cost of remaking all of those tools. And then I'll just have both tools. Let's do that quickly. Does anybody know if multicraft or resourcefulness is more profitable for alchemy? Always multicraft. If it can multicraft, the answer is multicraft. If it can, try and multicraft, yes. Yeah, them adding XP to lumber's an interesting one. I guess that puts it in the same category as the rest of the gathering professions, which is nice. Right, whilst these guys are just chilling here, let's see if we can... Right, these items are not worth trying to sell currently. They're more better off just vendoring them. As these are, surprise, surprise, stacking up cheap. $204 shoulders, though, are weirdly money. Send them to the Guild Bank, War Bank, disenchant them for knowledge points. Yeah, I should do, but I'll just never get round to it. I'd rather just delete them so that they don't exist. Missive of Multicraft. 4 of those. Then, what were they? Copper bars. Refulgent copper ingots. What was it? 6 per? 24? Yeah, but just one single multicraft proc will cover the cost of making all of these tools. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we even saved a couple of ingots. Lovely. Okay, once again, my own character doesn't have access to the guild bank. Fucking hell. Guild that... Yeah, okay. Sure. Rank 2 rare cloth is now cheaper than rank 1. Yoink. Oh dear. The game is funny sometimes. Have you set up your TSM stuff for patrons with all the professions and builds, considering to be generous with the money and sub for €15? I've not done TSM stuff yet, no. No, I've done nothing more than just hack together some basic stuff for TSM myself. I've not done anything proper yet. To be honest, there's huge amounts of like bugs and issues within TSM at the moment as well, which AIM is making groups a bit of a pain in the ass. Some weird stuff's happening with the item IDs for a lot of the professions, which is causing a bit of chaos. Right, these dudes can now both have 2 sets of tools. Right, now to decide whether if risking some concentration on those big boy crafts is the play. I mean, infused scale woven hide, like full stop, is like there's not that much difference between the two. So at the end of the day, why would you not buy the high quality one if you're even looking at it? Yes. Let's see. Let's try our luck. Oh, we sold our one of our prisms from Jewelcrafting, which is nice. Oh, this was the character that I ballsed up the concentration on, the Jewelcrafter, so we did only have one. Right. Multicraft check. 10% multicraft. 2 goes at this. 2 shots. Never lucky. Never lucky. Not this tune. Not today. Right, if we sell them, we're good though. Right, we got 55k worth of stuff on the auction house. 23,000 gold in our bags. Means if we can sell those, we've got tailoring. Sorry, we've got leatherworking and Jewelcrafting set up for cost of like 30k. There's nothing really. I mean, you know, set up in a very basic way. Right. Let's give this another go on another leatherworker. Quick pee break. Back in 2. Okay. Prices of fish have gone up crazy today. It's probably all of the majestic hide farming that's causing the price of fish to go to the moon. That would be my guess, at least. Things like the guppies, what are they called? One of them, one of them, one of them, one of them. Check they were both the resourcefulness one. Oh, yeah, hang on. I got to learn the profession first. Dum dum. Majestic prices coming down and the lure mats are going up. Yeah. Quick cheeky switch to fishing for a few days. Quick cheeky switch to fishing. We need some mats. Let's buy some materials. Right. How did I say these were? We needed to flip them, didn't we? Void tempered scales. Whoa, what's going crazy? Something's having a heart attack. What was I doing? Right, leather 600. Scales 300. Plumages. Plumage times 2. Carvings 4. And void tempered hide times 3. The silver leaf thread I've already bought. Oh, we've been selling some stuff. Right, put the resourcefulness tool on whilst we're leveling. Since I'd already made it, might as well use it. Oh, hang on, where's our trainer dude? Right, braces. 3 sets of braces. Do you know, is the lure cooldown 24 hours, or does it reset when dailies reset? It resets when dailies reset, I believe. Boots 2. Vest for 2. Nice little resource proc. Braces for 2, 3. Gauntlets for 2. Three aprons. And 4 sets of shoulders. And then 3 of these. And then that, once again, should put us 60 plus. Nice. Nice. Let's check some patron orders. See if there's anything. Flipping public orders, man. Public orders. Lol. Couple for cash money. Okay. We're down to 38,000 gold. Is that going to be enough to craft 2 of these? Let's see. Can do we just about have enough? Oh, no, that's not what we're searching for. Question is can we buy 2 of these for the price? Oof, just. Right. Multi-craft tool on. Pray to RNGesus. Pray to RNGesus for a multi-craft proc. With our concentration. Cash money if we proc a multi-craft. Never lucky. Ah, never lucky. Oh well. Right, let's put everything on the auction house then. Move on to the next character. By the way, does prospecting make decent gold at the moment? I tend to find it difficult to make more than 10% profit for all professions before the auction house cut. Your processing or crafting in general, you have to be you have to be doing something special to be getting over 10% profits on something like that. Any form of processing is a little bit more margin tight this expansion because there's no way for you to gain a significant advantage over others. Because there's no shuffle, right? You have the same knowledge points as everybody else has, and so it really boils down to getting your materials at the cheapest price. If you can get your ore at a competitive price compared to everybody else, then you stand more of a chance of being able to spin a profit. But my recommendation would be don't feel that you actually have to list all of your stuff at the cheapest possible price, because normally the cheapest possible price will cause you to take a loss. Normally. We got 2 augment runes. That's probably why there was cash money on those patron orders. Any of this worth selling? Not really. They're worth a punt on the auction house. Got one at higher quality. This must be some low-ass fucking nobody realm. They're just vendor value. Random herbs we don't need. Rock to random. Something or other. We don't need that. Plumages. Oh, we procced 3 fantastic fur out of those goodie bags. That's nice. Okay, 98,000 gold worth of stuff on the auction house. 3,000 gold in our bags. That basically means if we can sell what we have listed, we basically have got Jewelcrafting and Leatherworking set up within, you know, basically for free. Basically for free. Because we gave these toons 100k to start with. They've spent the 100k. But, you know, there's a good chance. Admittedly, I don't expect all of this gear to particularly sell, but the augment runes, literally just sold the augment runes. If we can get the infused scale wovens and the prisms sold, we're actually laughing. Which would be very nice. So selling the fantastic furs, that's a bonus. I think I might actually just go as far just to vendor these stuff. I'd rather them just not be in my inventory, since we know they're basically worth nothing. Get rid of the rubbish we definitely don't need. Cool. And I'd point out we've got like 3/4 of a level just from like a handful of first-time crafts as well. Yay, the abundance event is lacking the whole zone. It was doing that yesterday. It was doing that a lot yesterday. Dude has no shame with the 1 silvers. People don't. Right, third leatherworker. Third leatherworker. It's kind of nice that we can set these professions up, use our early concentration effectively to, assuming we can sell the product, basically get these professions set up at 0 cost. I've not been the I've not been the biggest salesman for the use of concentration this expansion, but in this very early stage, there's probably still value in it for a while. But soon as people, soon as people get the ability to mass produce things at top quality, those margins might get a little bit scary. But it's good today. It's good right now. Does its job right now. Right, we go again. What is with... Oh, is it locked up my... Whoa, my entire computer locked up then. I have a sneaky suspicion my graphics card is just not happy. Is it getting absolutely battered? No, it's my CPU that's getting hammered. Probably why. Why are you doing Jewelcrafters and Leatherworkers? No, I'm doing all the professions. I just have to work through them in some order. The order that I'm doing stuff in replicates. There's no reason my CPU should be using this much, by the way. They copy the profession structure of my main account. Yeah, there's no reason my CPU should be using 70%. What's going on here? I don't know. Something weird's going on. I mean, item was not found. Oh, we already took it, that's why. Leatherworking is probably long-term one of the weakest for concentration. All I'm trying to do is utilize this early concentration to hopefully cover the cost of leveling these professions now, so that it's done. And it means if I need to quickly spin up a crafter to do something, you know, specific, I don't have to worry about this early leveling of the professions, you know, and I don't have to worry about the cost of that. I just kind of I can just go, okay, let's grab some knowledge points, let's spend some spec points, let's do something. That's kind of the point, right? Because I've got the 5 accounts, so this means I will have 5 copies of every profession set up, and they can all spec into different things where needed. That's kind of the plan. To me, it feels like the memory leak is back again. I have to close clients after a couple of 100 crafts. Oh, really? Oh, Jesus. More spaghetti. Slightly older CPU is now struggling sometimes with the 4 accounts, even with graphics settings down to 1. Of course, scalpers are now charging 600 plus for 7950X. Second hand. Really? Jesus. What have I got? I've got the 7900. I didn't shell out for the 50 version. It was too expensive. But my 7900X is doing me alright. Right, third time's the charm. Third time is the charm. Let's buy some mats. We will get a multi-craft on one of these eventually. Reagents, leather. What was it we needed? Void tempered leather, 600. Hello. Oh, this stupid auction house bug as well. Okay. Somebody made a boo-boo on that one. Void tempered leather, 600. Void tempered scales, 300. Plumages, 2. Canines, 4. Void tempered hide, 3. Then we need some thready doodah stuff. Where are you going? Yeah, I really don't want to have to upgrade my fucking CPU, my computer. Jesus, I can't be having that. Like, flipping 7900X has got to be, it's got to last me another couple of years, I think, to be honest. Can't be having PC upgrades this year. Certainly not. The resourcefulness one on whilst we level. Wait, where's all my mats? Wow, did I buy all of that stuff and then not? Flipping out. Bought all that stuff and then didn't loot it at the mailbox. Oh, what was that? Cheeky Mentor's helpful handiwork. That must have been from a that must have been a reward from a patron order or something. Gold being thrown at me. Midnight's the most unpolished expansion I've ever seen. I mean, it's
that
not the
your
most
wallet?
unpolished I've ever
He was
seen.
glad to see me.
I saw Warlords of
Both, I hope.
Draenor. Lady Daisy, thank you very much for the 32, by the way. That's incredible. Thank you. Good morning to you. Yeah, I lived through Warlords of Draenor. I've seen some pretty aggressively bad launches, but I mean there is bugs flipping all over the place. No denying. Of the more, should we say, of the more modern versions of WoW, this is definitely the most ropes I think I've seen. Literally everything has got flipping bugs in it, all over the place. It sure feels the fastest ever made, like Ian said. I know, yeah. Yeah, that interview did kind of amuse me a little bit. It was one of the first times both Ian and Holly sounded just very corporate, just like super corporate. Now, I mean, Ian's obviously Mr. Public Relations, isn't he? You know, he's got that lawyer tongue, but it's the first time them together just sounded so corporate. Just absolutely deep throating each other, just like, oh yes, this is the fastest expansion we've ever made, and oh, we've not had to even crunch to make it, and our process is so smooth now. And I'm like, fucking tell that to the game. Tell that to the game. Your poor devs. Your poor devs. Like, you know, it was so clearly PR spin. And, you know, this is the fastest expansion we've ever made is not the humble brag that I think he meant it to sound like. I think people, you know, nobody is going to give you a pat on the back for making the expansion significantly faster unless it comes out pucker, right? When it turns up and nothing works, people are going to be like, and this is why. And this is why. Aprons or something. There we go. 3 of them. Shoulders. Shoulders times... Hey, up, we're meant to have shoulders times 4. Why have I not got shoulders times 4? Where's the rest of me void tempered scales gone? I ballsed up on me numbers here. I crafted one too many of something. Crafted one too many of something, clearly. Go on, resource proc will save me. No, it didn't. Screwed me. Screwed me. Meant to make 4 of those somehow. I don't know how I mismathed on that one. Mismathed. I need some more void tempered scales. No, where's the training on? There he is. And then 3 of these. Oh no, what have I done? Have I made a bunch of the scout gear instead? Is that what I've done? Oh. Well, that's where I've ballsed up. I made a bunch of the scout gear when I was meant to make the leather gear. That's where I messed up. Whoops. Okay, so now, yeah, so I did burn through way too many materials than I meant to. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. I need to make, what do I need to make? 2 more of these. So I need, what, 25 more scales? 25 more scales. Ah, this is going to screw with my numbers. I'm not going to have enough to buy the mats for the flipping concentration now. I'm going to go horribly wrong. Oh, I'm going to go horribly wrong. I mean, I didn't really need to push the skill anyway, but, you know, I want to leave them all roughly at the same spot. Alright, game bless me with... What the fuck is this? 1 gold commissions. 1 gold commissions, are you mad? Are you mad? I'm going to do this just for the resource proc, you know. I'm going to do this just for the resource proc. It's a first time craft. If I get a resource proc on this, it's worth. You're going to get it at quality 2 and you're going to fucking love it, mate. You're going to get it at quality 2 and you're going to love it. Never lucky. Oh no, I did I save some mats there? No, I don't think I did. Oh, we get fisted on flipping orders here and all. Augment rune out of it. They can augment rune. Go on, be something juicy in this bag. Hey, 6 high quality leather. Shame high quality leather's worth the same as normal quality leather already. But we'll take it. Okay. Do we have, that's the question, next question. Do we have enough gold to do our concentration crafts on these? Do we have enough gold to do the concentration crafts on these? I bet we don't. No, I don't. Damn you. Damn strawberry jam. I'm off by like a few hundred gold. How annoying is that? How outrageously annoying is that? Because I ballsed up on the flipping, Oh, this character's not allowed to withdraw gold from the guild bank even. Didn't I change that settings on everybody? I swear I changed that setting on everybody. Okay, whatever. Not shuffling out around accounts just to get a little bit more concentration. Right, we'll do one. We'll do one, and we'll pray to RN Jesus. Oh. Ubi this. Yo, Rose, how we doing? of the drizzling variety. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had. I hope you got your. Well, how many characters are you up to now? You must be up to like 1 million, right? Got me up to tens of thousands of the damn things. Mirez has got 28 level 90s. You beaten Mirez yet? After 5 max levels, I started doing the rest. Oh, so you're just like doing like one dungeon on each of them and just swapping around, yeah. That makes sense. Right. Bless me with some concentration luck. I need some concentration luck on this infused scale woven. We need a nice, fat, juicy multicraft proc on this bad boy. Bless me with some luck. 10% multicraft chance. 3, 2, 1. Ah, we saved a primal energy. Resourcefulness saved us 13 gold. Close enough. Doing a level every 30 minutes about though now. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I've only got the one level 90 so far, and it's not even my main character. I'm far too busy messing around with professions. Far too busy tinkering. Right, let's get a few bits and pieces sold. Not worth listing. None of this is worth listing. They're worth listing. They're worth listing too. Oh, what's going on here? Cheeky. Cheeky. Rid of this thing. Bonus mats. Get that on there. The moats I couldn't care less about selling. Right, let's vendor off all of these. Just, you know, go away. Go away. Another tune done. Yeah, it's really annoying me that I haven't quite got enough gold to do that last concentration craft. Really annoying me. It seems so silly to not do it. Is there any other concentration value here? 416 concentration. Makes 2 grand. Silver Moon weapon wrap, similar, makes 4 grand. Costs nothing. Maybe we just try. Maybe we just shoot and make one of these. Spread it out a little bit. Void, tempered hide, one of you. You know, reasonable profit if we don't have to take any risk, anywhere near as much risk. Go with that. Hey! We sold our scale woven hide though. That'll do. That'll do. So similar situation again. There's like 80,000 gold worth of stuff going on here, which means if we can sell most of this, it's the 2 prisms here that's the big money that we need to shift. If we can sell those 2 prisms, this is another character set up basically for free. Need that multicraft proc. One more leatherworker to go. Yet to see that multicraft proc. I mean, this isn't, you know, rocket speed setup of these characters by any means. As what am I spending? I've been live for like 3 hours now, and we're about to do profession number 6. So it's still taking me about half an hour to mess around with each profession. But I'm getting the profession set up, and for the most part, it's not actually costing me anything other than the time. Yeah. I'm kind of losing like, you know, I'm losing. I could be out there farming for 50k an hour, so you know, arguably, it's not free because I farmed it, but. One seems sticky. We go into opportunity costs, none of us can sleep. Well, exactly, yeah. Like, you have to draw the line somewhere. You do kind of have to draw the line somewhere. Let's learn the profession. Grab some mats. Right, let's make sure I don't balls up the mats this time, or the crafting path at least. Right, leather, I need 600 of. Scales, I need 300. 20k worth of leather. 2 plumage. 4 spiky boys. 3 void tempered hide. And a few vendor mats. Oh, got to loot the mailbox. Oh, snap. We sold a prism on this rail. Or on this character, I should say. Well, that makes things a little easier. That makes the maths easier. Still should probably try to not balls up, but... Okay. Braces first. Braces first. 3 sets of braces. I'm only taking them to about skill 60. I'm just doing the cheap and easy bit. 60 gives me the ability to unlock 3 spec trees real quickly if I need it. These characters don't actually have a purpose yet. They're just being leveled because today I can basically do it for free. So why wouldn't I? But they don't have an actual assigned task yet. But, you know, it's getting the basics out of the way. So then if they do have an assigned task, it's quicker to just quickly spin it up. Bindings for 3. Gauntlets for 2. And Smith's apron.
Let's make sweet, sweet profit together.
And also being able to just like quickly get this set up and then burn the concentration. It basically gives me a 4-day window to go and do the knowledge point stuff on them after, which is kind of the plan. Burn the concentration nice and quickly so that it can be recharging. Now, arguably, I could have done this on day 1 of early access, but these accounts, I wasn't paying early access for these accounts. That was going to be too expensive. Shoulders. Ah, this is the mistake I did last time. I did the male shoulders last time when I shouldn't have done. Yo, Muppet with the 18 months. Thank you very much, by the way. Thank you for that. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good launch. Something else has gone horribly wrong here. Something else has gone horribly wrong. Meant to be 4 sets of shoulders, that's why. And then 3 sets of these. I've mismathed some in here. What's going on? Math ain't mathing for some reason. Keep ballsing up somewhere. 58. Need to make 1 more. What am I missing? Like 10 leather and like 5 of these. Maybe the maybe when I do the, are any of these male? I don't know. Maybe my estimated numbers aren't perfectly flippable. Streamed for 7 hours, but it's only 12:45. No idea what to do with the rest of the day. Freedom for the rest of the day. Take a nap. Take a nap. Get up in 2 hours' time. Quick cheeky 90-minute nap. A nap, a shower, and then another 7 hours. Job done. Easy. Hang on. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to wing this. I'm going to actually find out what it is I need. I need 10 of you. And 5 of you. That's actually all I need. Right, there we go. 61. Bingo. Bingo. As much of a beast as you. No, I to be fair, like 7 hours is way more than I streamed for. First day of early access, I did 14 hours. That was enough for this year. That was enough for this year. We're done now. You don't do that very often. Oh, lots of orders we can at least think about doing. The question is are any of them profitable to do? 1. And it's the one that gives us all the materials. Rest of them, not so much. Okay. Well, that wasn't particularly fruitful. Concentration, then. We need some mats for these. For no, not 24 game. Okay, right, time to pray for multi-crafts. Ah, that's why I didn't put me flipping tools on. Oh, Christ, I did the whole... That's why I kept missing materials, because I wasn't getting any resource procs. Because I'm a flipping donut. I missed out on 13% resourcefulness the entire time. That's flipping why. You win some, you lose some. Right, anyway. In that case, then, that little touch of bad luck means we're due a multi-craft on this bad boy. We got 2 chances for a multi-craft game. Don't fuck me now. Let's play fair. Let's go. Cheeky little multi-craft, wouldn't mind it. 10% chance. Okay, we saved the scale woven hide. It's not the biggest result, but it's a something. It's a proc on summon. Right, one more. Go gadget go. Go gadget go. Never lucky. Ah, we had a 10% multi-craft chance and we've pressed the button 8 times and not had a single multi-craft chance. I mean, mathematically that is correct, but it's still annoying. Alright, well let's get stuff listed then. Is any of this worth selling on this realm? Or just put it in the bin fodder again? Well, they're worth. Sure. Okay. Flipping sold the augment rune within seconds. I don't know why people are buying augment runes right now. Genuinely don't know why people are buying augment runes. Other than the fact that I guess there are people that are buying them now knowing full well they'll be 2,500 gold in a couple of weeks' time. It's actually, at 1,200 gold, these are fucking brain dead flips, to be honest. They'll be worth double this. Okay. Beautiful. That's then these 4 dudes for both jewelcrafting and leatherworking all set up. That's 1/4 of my professions done. Need to do the same thing again on all the other tunes now. What's wrong with my TSM? Did they do an update? It's so balked for me. Difficult to diagnose balked. I don't know, just double check I've got the latest version. What I might do, should we do our majestic kills for the day? If balked, remove bark, yeah. Bought some augment runes because I'm doing tryouts with Mythic Plus teams now that the M0s are open. Want to make a best impression. Oh, I see. So people are actually like just sweating out the content now. Well, that's fair. That works, I guess. I've just sudden realization. I don't think I've got materials to make these lures even. I'm 1.5 mil in my guild bank. I didn't know I had. Christmas. Nothing beats a cheeky 1.5 mil in a guild bank. Cash doesn't really exist in the real world anymore, which is a shame because it was always fun. Just like you put your winter coat on and you put your hands in your pockets and you just find money. That doesn't really happen anymore because of course your winter coat gets put away for 6 months and then it comes back out again and doesn't really work the same way, unfortunately, anymore. Right. Where are we? Zulaman. Yeah, I'm out of flipping guppies, look. 2,000 gold to craft the majestic lure now. Flipping doodahs. I didn't mean to pull the entire fucking zone here. Luckily, Rhett's just silly. Mean pulled $200 from the ATM this morning, even got $200 bills. Rare feeling of freshly printed green ones. I cannot genuinely remember the last time I had or used cash. Genuinely can't remember. Must be coming up to close to 10 years ago since I last used cash. That is in Finland, that is. It's used, you know, if I go abroad or whatever, sure, but even then, to be fair, if we ever go on holiday somewhere, even foreign countries, it's just everything on credit card. Plastic. Returning after skipping Dragonflight entirely, I was wondering where all my Shadowlands stuff was for a while. Turned up on an alt bank eventually. Wasn't able to liquidate a lot of my stock before I burned out though. Am I in a time machine or something? What's going on? You do realise there's been like Dragonflight and the War Within since Shadowlands. Maybe you took a longer break than you expected. Oh wait, hang on, this Donny's put a lure down. Hello. Hello. Well, that saves me the effort. Absolute Chad. Oh, never lucky. Never lucky. This dude in the bin. Do you know if we get back the wasted Dun shards? I mean, I doubt it. This is why I'm suggesting people don't mess around with it until we know for sure that it's not completely busted. Can't imagine you'll get your shards back. Right, Muthius is one. I've got a couple of my remix characters. That have been set up for skinning as well. It works. I wrote 5 times, you ignored me. I got ages to do Dun-Duns. I've got other stuff to do before we do Dun-Duns. I got to get these professions set up and I got to burn the concentration on them before I use Dun-Duns. Oh my god. Being attacked. What do you conk for on each profession? Well, I've only done Jewelcrafting and Leatherworking so far. Jewelcrafting, I conked on the prisms, kaleidoscopic prisms. Leatherworking, it was mostly the infused hides, I think. Although I'm somewhat of the belief that I reckon that people can mass produce high quality infused hides now, so I'm not really expecting leatherworking to have any concentration value for more than about 2 days. Oh, I'm out of mats. I'm out of mats. I need long boy up. Let's just buy enough 10 of each. Raw guppies are 400 gold apiece. Fucking hell. 32,000 gold on gore guppies for 10 attempts. Starting to get pretty spot. Can people go do some fishing, please? Can fishers do fish things? Fishy, fishy, fishy. This shit's meant to make me gold, not cost me gold. I love how it has resourcefulness and multicraft on these, though, when there's no way for you to get resourcefulness or multicraft because it's skinning. It's like you genuinely baiting me on these. I'm also very aware I should be setting up skinners on my 4 other accounts as well to optimize the yield of this, but can't you put a multi-missive on the skinning tool? Would it even allow you to do that? I mean, I guess maybe. I don't know if I don't even know if you can do that. I've not tried. Aha. Fellow mage. Never lucky. How many points do we need for 900? Oh, I don't know. I've no, just do as well as you can in it. It's weird that they've capped it at 900 as well, because you could get more than that on the beta. I was actually half ready to assume that with the fact that I got like 1200 on the beta, that by the time the game goes live and people, you know, can group up and do it properly, that I was kind of half assuming that 1200 would just be like, you know, schoolboy numbers. But it turns out they seem to have capped it at 900 per run, regardless of how well you do. This dude's not particularly strong, so I'm going to Get rid of some of the locals first. Do we need to be max level for skinning with groups? I don't think you need to, but good luck getting invited to one without being max level. There's a potential argument for like having a really twinked out level 80 to help in a 2x4 farm for skinning, but I don't think there's a I don't think the people running the groups will really take anybody other than 90s, I would guess. But that's up to them. Right. We do better this time? Thought I could be a farmer. Turns out I'm a concentration army guy still. I mean, like I've showcased today, like milk it while it's, while it's still got milk to give. You're in a better position than most that A, you've done it before, B, you've already got the characters. You don't really have much learning curve. There's obviously the learning curve of leveling up the profession, but you optimize the shit out of that pretty quickly by the time you've done it 3-4 times. You're yeah, milk it while it's still got milk to give, and then just don't overspend. Like getting flipping blue tools or spending huge amounts of time grinding knowledge points and stuff, it's just not worth it now. This is only really something for my gold goblins on Patreon here, because it's part of the Midnight Guide, but my concentration builds are split up into 2 parts, which is like a basic build, which is the bare minimum you need to do. Never lucky. The absolute bare minimum you need to do to like press concentration. And then there's like more of an advanced build that's designed for... There's a more advanced build that's kind of designed for once you've already covered the costs of leveling, maybe you might want to spend more time to maybe improve your results later down the line, but still kind of very, very questionable whether it's going to be worth doing. Setting up alchemy, tailoring, looking at scribe, Jewelcrafting. I mean, it's more about what will actually hold its value. Jewelcrafting has potential just based on the high quality gem dust. Well, assuming high quality gem dust survives, since soon as prospectors can start prospecting high quality ore, we'll see how that sort of starts too. I mean, some prospectors already can. I'm talking about prospectors doing it properly. I guess they're nearly there, actually. I don't know. We'll see. Farming gore guppies and peerless plumage till my eyes bleed. I mean, do it. Do it. Cash money in both of them. Stupid gore guppies are 400 gold apiece. Gore guppies 400 gold apiece. Flipping plumages were like 1500 gold earlier, I think. Absolutely outrageous. Whoa, lagging hard. Oh yeah, this dude's placed down the lure. Mind if I do? Come on, I've not had one yet. Never lucky. Is this going to be our first donut day? I mean, to be fair, I'm only doing this on 3 characters, but... The 6x plumage procs makes me feel all sorts of not safe for work ways. That's one way to describe it. I like that. Gets you all juicy on the inside. I have a max prospecting build already. Yeah, I think if you've I think it's within reach now. I don't think you're within reach of doing prospecting and crushing on the same character, so it's a bit of a shuffle, but like you I think a max prospecting build is probably on the cards. It's the same shame. It is. Haha. I almost feel as if I should place this lure down. Did he zoom here somehow faster than me? That a different shaman. Zulaman lure, go. 3,200 gold just to craft this fucking thing right now. What do you mean can't use this here? Hello? Oh, hello. Well, speak of the devil. I don't know why it wouldn't let me summon it. Odd. Oh well, thank you, Mr. Shaman. You've saved him about 6,000 gold. Let's do this one first. Right, come on. Come on. Never lucky. Stupid game. I'll jump on my long boy, make him think I got one. Make him think I got one. What's all that? Whoa, 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 what's all this rubbish? Go away, I don't want all this rubbish. Litter in my inbox. Okay. Not a single majestic today. Boo. Game's rigged. I got 2 off 1 dude yesterday though, so I guess it balances out. I guess it's all a balance. Oh, I'll tell you what I am going to do now, actually. I'm going to see if any of my stupidly expensive, rare profession gear sold yesterday. I need to carefully distribute Warbank access. I'm intrigued to see if I sold any of my... Need like 20 knowledge points to go into the resourcefulness node and it'll be done for prospecting. Still don't know what to do with it though, been prospecting my own farmed rank 2 ore. you're gonna 100% struggle to make direct profit off it without those resourcefulness points. Those make a world of difference. Never lucky. Still the only one posting a 232 Jewelers cover on this realm. How many of these did I make? I made like 8, maybe 10 of them. Quickly check a few of these realms. I mean, prospecting is just going to be part of a production chain. You know, so if you ever want to do like anything particularly clever with Jewelcrafting, cutting of gems, it might be useful to have a well set up prospector as well. Saves you at the very least, it saves you like 5% on buying the mats directly. The theory, at least, anyway. How are you pricing your profession equipment? Everything is treated as a single ID. You vote. You can have it differentiate item level. It works for me. I've not crafted a bunch of different tools with different stats on to see if I can easily differentiate those. But at least grouping by item level works. Two profiles, base group for guild bank transferring, and then another group with the specific items for then selling. Oh yeah, because yeah, if you use the guild, they show us that, yeah, for if you want to do like short form to bag kind of stuff. I haven't got that deep into it. This is part of my problem for the last few days, that I've been too scatterbrained. I've been too bouncing around different stuff. I didn't actually even get that much time to play the game yesterday. Pretty much as I finished my stream yesterday, I barely played the game. I think, yeah, I maybe got an hour's worth of gameplay after the stream yesterday, so I got, relatively speaking, not a lot of playtime. Wait, did none of those cancel? Did I read that right? Not cancelling because auction below me. What? Wait, hang on. Where did? Hold up. There we go. With specific item, it classes the IDs as different. One thing I did have to do is I had to make sure that TSM knew how to craft them. I had to make sure I opened up the TSM crafting UI so it properly cached and understood the craft as well. Before I did that, I had weirdness going on with the groups, but I was able to sort of poke it together somehow. Don't really know how I did it, but I at least managed to get it to work with some jiggery pokery. These are some of the reasons why I've not put together a TSM profile yet, because it's, yeah, there's flipping weirdness going on with a lot of it. I need to go through and actually relist a bunch of auctions. I think that's a tomorrow job. Keep the standard cash flow coming in. Come on, I want to sell, you know, a couple of these blues. These high ticket blues. Herbalist backpack for 20k. Not super exciting. Don't know how many more realms I actually listed them on. This is why I'm glad I do stuff across like 5 different accounts now. Because on one account, the loading screen simulator would just drive me bananas. Oh, and admittedly, if I was posting a few more items, it wouldn't be as bad, but... Oh yeah, tailoring. Yeah, spec trees are infuriating. Tailoring is absolutely the worst, without a shadow of a doubt. Tailoring is absolutely all over the place. It's not very easy to figure out what flipping places to put points to get, you know, what is it benefiting. B, they've for some reason put skill points all over the shop. So yeah, tailoring's a right mess. The rest of them are a lot, compared to tailoring at least, they're a lot more straightforward. Yeah, tailoring's a right mess. Even my green profession gear seems to be struggling to sell now. I wonder if with the news of blues, I wonder if everybody's just like desperately trying to liquidate all their greens now. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Best way for dun-duns on alts? Patron orders, if you're logging those alts relatively frequently. You're probably not going to get all 8 of your shards easily via patron orders, though. Oh, we sold a backpack for 50k. That'll do. Herbalist backpack for 50k. Fly around, pick up treasures. You're probably going to do that for your knowledge points anyway. Believe it or not, fishing is actually... Believe it or not, fishing is actually a good way to get them. Wait, why did it not try and post that? TSM having issues again. Does war mode affect first time craft experience? I thought war mode bonus XP was only on mob kill, not quest rewards. But you need a craft table not in the city. Ashgahet works. Really? Interesting. News to me. I think this is the last realm that I put some of these blue bits of profession gear on. Multicraft on a patron order, the pain. Yeah, you never want to see that. Never want to see that. Whoa, why are we cancelling everything? Okay, maybe I didn't put any profession tools on this dude. Come back and do these later. Boys and girls, I'm hungry. I'm going to go get me some food. I'm keeping the streams at the moment a little bit more... Oh, actually, I need to give you guys a heads up. There probably won't be a stream tomorrow. Or if there will, it'll be at a slightly different time. My dog, Sulo, has got the vets tomorrow. He's being decoconutted. Now, I don't like when my dogs go to the vet, so I get all nervous and anxious and shit. So, like, there may not be a stream tomorrow. You might catch me online. You might find me in the Discord tomorrow, but if there is a stream, it'll be at a slightly different time. You might see poor Solo with his, cone of shame. He'll have to be wearing that for a few days. And I'm also probably going to have to, I'm going to have to segregate the dogs because he can't be running around doing crazy zooms with his cone of shame either. So, he's, yeah, so that's going to keep me a little bit busier tomorrow. So, if I don't see you before, we'll probably be back Saturday, Sunday, maybe. There'll be streams over the weekend for sure. This won't be the last time you see me for a few days. I can't not stream at this time of the expansion. So 575 for rank 1 dust. Yeah, Jewelcraft does need to get on it. Or should I say, more importantly, miners need to get on it. The ore prices have been going up, which is weird considering it's literally full launch, but it is what it is. But boys and girls, thank you for sticking around. Have we got any raid worthy candidates online today? Who's doing what and where? Who's doing what and where? Who's online right now? I'll tell you what, I might just let you choose where you go. I'll raid over to the 24/7 channel. And obviously if you want to stick around there, sure. If not, where's the buttons? Buttons, where are the buttons? Yeah. Thanks for joining, boys and girls. Come say hi in the Discord if you haven't already. Thank you for all of the follows, the bits, the subs. It's been very much appreciated. Of course, if you sat through an ad, I appreciate you too. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy goal making. I'll see you next time. Peace.